Where are you watching from? Alright, welcome to today's webinar. And today we'll be having some um, great time analyzing the market and then, you know, picking live trades. Alright, if you're just joining us, let me know where you're watching from and, you know, as we continue. Okay? Yeah, so today we are looking at analyzing the Euro USD and also looking into spotting market opportunities, you know, on Euro USD. Um, one interesting thing I would like you to know is that we'll be using what I call the top down approach. Okay, can also call it strategy. Right, the top down strategy. Then we look starting with the higher time frame to the lower time frame. Can you see that? Okay, awesome. Also, we'll do a comparative analysis looking at the dollar index. All right, but for now, let's start with looking into the Euro USD. Um, Currently, on a monthly time frame, the Euro USD is on a downward trend. Okay, on a monthly time frame. So going by the monthly time frame, we can see that Euro USD is on a downward trend. That if at all, markets might come to touch these levels. Okay, these levels are very significant levels. Okay, and also another significant level is this. Okay, so yeah, so we might just see market come touch this level then reverse back, touch this level then reverse back. Yeah, so um, on a monthly time frame, this is our market outlook. Okay, this is our market outlook where we can see that you know the market is on the downward slope. All right. And now, when we now map out levels of support and resistance in order for us to know levels where market respects, okay, yeah, we can see that market respects, this level, market respects this level, okay, yeah. So let's go down to the weekly time frame. Now, going down to the weekly time frame, we can see what is happening. That currently price is at the resistance zone. Um, not just any resistance zone, key resistance zone. And this key resistance zone is also called the supply zone. Okay, it's also called the supply zone. Um, yeah, it's good that we check out activities of this supply zone because this supply zone is very significant until it's broken. And when it breaks, it becomes a strong and significant support zone. But currently it has not been broken, so we can see that market came down to 0.96 here and pushed up to this resistance zone, in January 2023, and we can see that so far it has been lingering at that level. Then there was a pullback, then market went up again, and currently we are seeing this on a weekly time frame that market has been you know consolidating on that level. All right, market has been consolidating on that level. Good. So now when we look at this level here, we will see that, let me get let's make this a line chart so we can see exactly where the lines cut across. Okay. Okay. So we can see that we can see where the lines cut across at this level. All right. Okay. So you can see where this line cut across, and then price consolidating at this resistance zone. All right. So now we can see that on the weekly time frame, on the daily time frame, and on the weekly time frame, it has been reviewed, or it is seen that the Euro USD pair is currently sitting um, is currently facing a resistance zone. Okay, it's currently facing a resistance zone. So now one important thing we need to observe on this Euro USD market here is to look into the minor supports and resistance zones. All right, minor supports and resistance zones. So you can see minor supports and resistance zones here. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. We can duplicate. We can see. Can see another one here. We can see another one here. We can see another one. Right now, we've been able to map out some of the support zones. Okay, we're able to mark up some of the support zones. These are zones that when price gets to, it respects them. Okay, then this would help us to know where price would most likely experience a pullback, or a consolidation. So let's go down to the daily time frame. Okay, this is a monthly time frame. Okay, now we can see that on the daily time frame, it's more obvious what the current activities is. All right, now let's see something close. we can see that there is a minor support zone here. So these are also zones that we should be mindful of. Okay, and let me put this on a line chart. Okay. So yeah, we are able to see how you know price is currently constantly, is currently moving along the downward trend, as you can see here. All right. Now, what I see here is two things. Okay, two things might happen here. One, price. Let me get my pen. Okay, so we might see price just move and touch this resistance zone. Okay, you know, before breaking out further. Okay, or breaking downwards. Okay, so we might see price move around this resistance zone. All right. So now, but currently, what is my outlook on the euro? Now, when I look at minor zones within the daily time frame, I can see that there is a minor zone here. Okay, there is a minor zone. Let me zoom in. Good. So we can see that there is a minor resistance zone here. Now, my outlook on this is bearish, as I expect price to push back. Okay, I expect that price will push back up to this level. All right, up to this level before deciding, before taking a bullish momentum or further breaking down. Okay, now you also need to pay attention to macroeconomics, that's fundamentals. Okay, as to the strength of the dollars. All right, so here I'm expecting that Euro USD will drop. Okay, and later pick another direction, which we'll analyze when the time comes. But for now, looking at Euro USD, I'm bearish on Euro USD. Okay, now let's take a moment to, before we go down further, we are currently at the daily time frame, of which we are going down further to explore the 4 hours and the 1 hour time frame. Before then, let's look at the dollar index. Let's look at the dollar index. All right. Let me see. Okay, let's use the dollar index. Excuse me. Okay, let me see. I think we might have to pick from. Let's go back to USD. Okay, I want to get the dollar index out. Coming. Okay, let me just do. Okay, let me figure out USD. Okay, so this is the dollar index, all right, which I'll be running a quick analysis on this, all right. So on the dollar index here, this is the daily time frame, and as you can see that on the daily time frame here, okay, I'll be quick about this just so that I want to just show us the expectation on the dollar. So we can see this is dollar index. Now let's map out levels of support and resistance on the dollar chart. So we can see here this is a level of support, okay. This is a level of resistance, okay. This is a level of support. This is another level of support. Alright, so you can see level of support, level of support, level of support, level of resistance. Alright, now when you look closely now, price is USD is currently on a major support zone. Alright, a major support zone. And as at last week, okay, you can see last week Thursday, which is 16th of May, okay, we can see how bullish the price of the USD moved before dropping on Friday. All right, now currently dollar is at a support zone, okay, and when we look at it in correlation to the USD movement, okay, let me get when we look at it in correlation to the USD movement, we will discover that if dollar is bouncing back from this major support zone, okay, that means it is gaining strength compared to the euro. All right, now it means that what dollar is gaining strength compared to euro, okay. So because at this point now we can see that the dollar is about to regain its strength, and it's already showing it from today's price, okay. It's already showing it from today's price. If USD goes strong as it is from this level, which is a support zone, if USD goes strong from this level, okay, we might see euro USD fall further, okay. So the strength of the dollar index will also reflect on the euro USD chart, as the dollar on euro USD chart will be gaining more strength, and gaining more strength means that it will be falling, the euros will be falling as compared to the dollar, because there will be more people who are willing to sell the euro, okay, to buy the dollars. All right, there will be more people willing to what, sell the euro in order for them to buy the dollars, and this is very very vital. Okay, so we look at this level here being a support zone. Let me get, okay, as you can see, being a support zone. All right, and this is very important for us to look at. So if we have euro USD at a support zone, okay, and we're expecting a pushback up, let's go to the monthly time frame first to see more about this. Okay, now we can obviously see the chart here, and the chart here is interesting because the chart here is giving a bullish momentum. All right, it's giving a bullish vibe, and you can see that price, pushed up further up to the level of this resistance zone where we have 106. Okay, and then after which there was now a pushback. All right, now which that pushback now is currently sitting at a major support zone. Can you see it now? So we have a major support zone here. Let me draw this up. Good. We have a major support zone here. Okay, we have a major support zone here. Now this major support zone here now is the one that this um bullish pin bar actually broke out from, and this is the breakout candle from this resistance zone. This breakout candle, okay, from this resistance zone. Now there was a pullback. All right, so that pullback is still sitting closed on the support zone. Okay, and now this month of the pullback is currently sitting on the support zone, at the region where the breakout happened. All right, so this is giving us what, a higher assurance, okay, of a breakout. I'm sorry, of an upward momentum. This is giving us a higher assurance of an upward momentum. So that is what we expect to see. So you can see clearly here now that on Euro USD, our anticipation or our forecast or our outlook on Euro USD being bearish, all right, is not just out of thin air. Is from what the market sees, from what we can see in the market as analysts. All right, good. So that's it. So now let's go down to the 4 hours time frame. Okay, so here we are now. All right, in the 4 hours time frame, and this is the Euro USD chart. Okay, so at this level now it's a resistance zone. So you can see that price has been showing several reactions at this level. The outlook and forecast is that price, having consolidated at this level, will drop. Okay, will drop. So this is what we are expecting. All right, now what would confirm that Euro USD will drop further is if price closes below this level. Okay, if price closes below this level. So from here, if price closes below, outside this zone where it is now, it's a confirmed bearish momentum. But if price closes above, then we might see, a bullish momentum. Likewise. So let's go down to the 1 hour time frame so we can conclude on what we anticipate at this level. Now we can obviously see that price has actually been consolidating. Okay, price has actually been consolidating, and you know consolidating at a support resistance turn support zone. So now we can see that price is consolidating at this level, and what I said earlier still remains the same. There are two outlook or possibilities that can ever happen here. All right, there are two possibilities that can ever happen here. One is price might consolidate a bit and push up further, and the two is price might consolidate a bit and push backwards. Okay, downwards. Okay, price might consolidate a bit and finally a breakout happens, and then there is a pushback downward up to this level. Okay, good. Now, if you have any question, please drop it in the comment section. Mm. Okay, someone gave me a hint. I forgot the. Uh, okay, index value is also okay. Okay, okay. So I should assume it. Yeah, Ababa, thank you. So, so on Euro USD now, okay, so on Euro USD now, we can see that price is consolidating at the support zone. Okay, now and we have an outlook that if it breaks out and closes above, it's an upward momentum. And if it breaks downwards and continue flowing down, that's a downward momentum. And the next support zone is this level, at the 1.84 region. Okay. So currently we are not buying or selling on Euro USD, okay, because the direction is not confirmed. Okay, good. So could price close below the immediate support and back up with the yes. And if price close below the immediate support and back up with an extra candle, okay, that is actually a good signal for us, to sell. All right, that's enough of a sell signal. All right, that's enough of a sell signal. Now let's look at the pounds USD. Now we apply a similar approach, which is what I call um, who can remember that approach? Who can remember? If you can remember, drop it in the comment section. Who can remember that approach? Okay, a minute. Yeah. Okay. Okay, good. So now let's look at the overall market direction. So on Euro USD, the overall market direction has been bearish. The overall market direction has been bearish. Now, one other interesting thing is this: we need to map our levels of support and resistance. Okay. Now, these levels of support and resistance. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. Here is a level. Here is another level. Here is another level. And you can see that, you know, price is currently on that other level. Let me get yeah. So you can see how price has been consolidating, you know, on these levels. All right, price has been consolidating on these levels. All right, price has been consolidating on these levels. So when we zoom in now, let's look at what is happening in the most recent months. So we can see that price went bearish and price has been consolidating on this level here, within these levels. All right, price has been consolidating. Um, then we see a breakout of this consolidation. Okay, downward, and then price came back into the box and then started consolidating again. Okay, so now let's go to the lower time frame, which is like the weekly time frame. Okay, so when you look at the weekly time frame, now what we have on the weekly time frame here is similar to what we call the asymmetric triangle. All right, asymmetric triangle. So I'm going to explain that in a bit. Okay, now there are two things that can happen here, okay, which is an interesting thing when it comes to trading, is that there either a breakout of this towards the upside or a breakout of this towards the downside. All right, and this the beautiful thing. Excuse me. Okay, so how do we know what we want to do in real time? And also, your type of trading depends on which time frame would serve as your go-to signal. All right, good. Let's go down to the daily time frame. So you can see that, you know, okay. So we can see that within this daily time frame, all right, there are levels of supports and there are levels of resistance. Also, there are minor trend lines that are turning out significant. Okay, so so you can see what's happening here now. Price went up. Let me get my pen. Price went up, came down, went up, came down, went up. So this might be the next leg, okay, where price will finally break out, or this might be the next leg where price will finally break out. All right. So, but at this edge, you know, the higher probability that there will be a turnaround on this edge. Okay, on this edge. Okay, so let's go down to. Let me delete this. Um, let's go down to the 4 hours time frame. So when we look closely at the 4 hours time frame, we can see that, you know, prices have started dropping, okay, on the tip of the trend line, which means the trend line is being respected. I'm seeing price drop, you know, at this level. So for me, I have my target on, you know, the next support zone. Okay, the next support zone as my take profit level from here. Let me put my stop loss here, and my take profit to be okay. So yeah, this is my outlook on pounds USD. All right, I have a bearish outlook on pounds USD, as you can see. So currently selling um, pounds USD. Okay, in my account, selling pounds USD, selling the euro USD. So if you're just joining, you can, you know, go back to my explanation on Euro USD. Okay, so let's go down to the 1 hour time frame. Mm, okay, 1 hour time frame. Okay, so we can see that on a 1 hour time frame, all right, um, price understanding price movement is also very important. So when you look at the price movement on the 1 hour time frame, you will definitely know that there is not so much momentum coming in for the buy side. Okay, um, and now you can see that the price has been reversing from this level. Okay, now once market closes below this previous level now, that level becomes, you know, let me see. Yes, this is what I'm saying. Good. So once it breaks out of this level, we might have a longer fall. Okay, in price. Okay, might have a longer fall in price. All right. Good. So yeah, if you have any question, please drop it in the comment section. If you have any question, I'm waiting. I'm always happy to answer your question. If you have any question, please do all to drop it in the comment section. I look forward to seeing it. All right, I'm waiting. If you have any question, okay. If you have any question, please drop it in the comment section. If you have any question, please drop it in the comment section. Have any question, please drop it in the comment section. Okay, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. If you have any question, please let's just answer them before we push. So for pound USD, I'm bearish. For Euro USD, I'm bearish. You know. So what's the direction of Euro GBP? Let's see. We'll just round up with that. GBP. Okay. Uh, okay, so we can see that, you know, few days back, which was like this week, which is this is Friday. On Friday, we can see a bearish pin bar at a resistance zone. I mean, after a breakout, all right, is quite significant, and the candle that follows also shows how significant it is. So for euro pounds, all right, there is a bearish momentum in view. Yes, there's a bearish momentum in view. Yes. So how often do you do this? Like, yes. So you can one of the things that you get to know when we do this live trading session is to smash the subscribe button and tap on the notification bell so that you will be the first to be notified in our next webinars. We have webinars like this, several ones, from myself and other, in smart speakers, to educate you. So you can always subscribe to this channel and be the first to be notified. And don't also forget to sign up, have an account with us, and then start engaging with us. That is how you get to meet, people. All right. Good. That's how you get to start, um, being conversant with how the trades and sessions are being run. All right. So for euro pounds now, I have a bearish outlook on euro pounds. Okay, we can see that there is a breakout downwards, and then price is coming back to retest a bit. Okay, so it's a retest. That's what I see. It's a retest. It's a retest. So price is coming to retest then before the continuous movement. Okay, so on a long run from here, I might start shorting pounds USD. Start shorting pounds USD from 0.85211. All right, start shorting from there. Yeah, and that's it. So, thank you for joining us. The question says, do you use any small TF confirmation for entry? Yeah, of course. You can decide to use, support and resistance zones to know your entry. All right. So let's say for Euro USD now, or let me do okay, Euro is pounds USD, pounds, how you can start selling. So these are the confirmation you can do to confirm if you buy or sell. It's not generic, but might just be specific to certain pattern in the market. So this is what I look at, all right, before I decided to pick the trade. All right, so today we have come to the end of today's session. Thank you very much for joining me, and I love to see you in our next session. Don't forget, do all to tap on the notification bell, tap on the subscribe button, smash the notification bell, and be the first to be notified whenever we are having our upcoming webinars. Thank you very much, guys. See you in our next session. Bye, guys.